Hello, this is Shantae with Brown Sugar Talks, coming to you on the busy streets of Texas, Dallas, Texas. So, this week I've been here in Texas, and I had a chance to get out on a Sunday. Did not think I would be able to dance on a Sunday, but I was, and I was able to go to this to Wits End. It's really nice. The DJ is the shit. Do you hear? Like, it is like, oh my god. Like, I think, like, when I say the South does it better, they do. It's the beats. Like, it's like the way that the beat comes in that's different from anybody else. So, I think that was like the best takeaway that I had or whatever. I had a little man crush, like, I heard some 50 Cent in the club. I'm like, yeah, you can take me to the candy shop. Let me take you too, but yeah, that was like a really, it was beautiful. Like, I really did like it. I just really, really liked it. So, I don't know. I think today is just the day. Like, I have Dallas to do. No, that does not sound good. But I have, ideas, I guess, of things to do in Dallas. But I think that's it. And just already being here, I feel like a tourist. Like, I feel like a freaking tourist, and I'm not. So anyway, let me think about what else I had to talk about. Nothing. Like, I have really nothing else to say, like, except for, man, I just it's like I need something, and I'm so sad. Like, it's like I'm just so, like, I'm at this place where I think that I wanted something, but it wasn't the right thing. And so I don't know, it's like I had to let go that it wasn't the right thing. And then, like, letting go, it just hurts. It doesn't hurt, but it hurts. It doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel like anything else, and it makes me remember, like, other loss. So I think no anxiety or whatever. It's just like I'm just really sad. Like, and I hate when I get like that, and I don't think that I don't know if it's human or if it's depression. I don't know if it's hormones or whatever, but it's just like I'm really sad about it. And I wish I wasn't. I wish that it was like all other times when I've let go, I just let go. And I knew I had to let go. But in this moment, letting go is harder. And it's probably because I still have to see what's in front of me. I still have to see it. And I'm accepting. Like, I accept that that people are people. Like, I accept that people make decisions, and we make the wrong decisions, and sometimes we make the wrong decisions to see the wrong people and all this different stuff. And in the process of wanting them to see the right people, it's still sad because you can't, I don't know, it's not something that you can always be like, okay, well, I'm through with it or whatever. And you also want them to be like through with you. It just didn't feel like the person was like giving me the right type of space to be through with me. So I was trying to get the right type of space, and I did it. I did that for myself. And then I came back, and it was like still this person in front of me. So it hurt. Like, it really hurt. And it wasn't even the person that hurt me. It was just like the thought of loss and not having like an outlet for it. So this is the best thing I can say. I walked past the place or whatever, and I thought, man, you know what? Listen to some music, because I was just like, I just kept listening to music, like, which I always do. So I go into the place, and it was like the best. Like, I know now that I need a whole fucking speaker system for anxiety. I don't know if this is a cure, but it could be hip hop. It could really be fucking hip hop. And I mean, it was like the beat was just like awesome. Like, it just like instantly made me feel better. And it made me feel better, and it made me feel like I wasn't by myself. Like, I mean, and I was by myself. I was focused, you know. And then I started to pay attention to my environment, and I invited myself into the environment, and that was it. I wasn't by myself, you know. And I think the people around me made a big difference, because they weren't like all down about it either. But man, I mean, it was just like grief. Like, I think even with the loss of my mom, it's just like the loss of friends, and the loss of an apartment, and the loss of like I don't have my kid with me, you know. I have nobody to talk to. It was just like, oh my God, like it just all crashed down on me. I'm just like in tears, bawling about it and singing and trying to make myself stop and all this different stuff, and it didn't. And the thing is, it started in the morning, just like started crashing and snowballing. And I guess that's my thing. Give yourself 24 hours to get over your bullshit, and then move on, because it really is not like, it's really not a problem that I created. It's like something created by somebody else, you know. And if the solution would have continued, I would still be happy. Or would I? You see? Or would this person have taken my soul and threw that and put it in a mortar and pestle and crowded it up and blew it in my motherfucking face? That's pretty much what happened. Like, it got blown in my face. Like, I got thrown in my face, you know. I got blown back in my face. And it's like, it's okay, because you're human, and I don't want you to do that to other humans. You know, I wouldn't want somebody to go through that, because sometimes it feels like a loss of an arm, or like a loss, like it's like you have lost an appendage. That's how deep it is. But it wasn't that deep. So, but it just made me think of grief. Like, it made me grieve everything, all the stuff, even like books from when I was little. Like, I don't know, it's just stupid. Like, it's just stupid, the shit that goes to your head that you think is like necessary for you to survive, and it's not. Like, it's just like, I don't know. But still, it wasn't an anxiety attack. It was just, I think, just sadness. Just like being super sad and grieving. And somebody else told me that, like, you will continue to grieve as long as you need to. And don't be ashamed. Because at first I was like, you know, because everybody was like, you're the oldest kid, and you, and it's your responsibility. Like, you have to be strong, because now you're the person. And I'm like, fuck that. Like, my mom told us we were all equal. Like, I don't got time for that shit. You know, just be taking on extra fucking responsibility, feeling like I'm a big man on campus. No, I'm not. I'm such a small fish, and I just figure shit out, and then I walk around like my head has gold flakes in it. You know, like, for real. You know, like, I feel like I got that special fin or something, but that's just how it is. It's like, you cannot be all things to all people. Like, you cannot be all these things that people think you are, you know. And sometimes you can't even be what you think you are, because even though I accept the situation, it's not that I thought the situation was totally right. And I feel like if it was somebody else, I would have went the fuck off, you know. I would have went ham on it, you know. I would have went crazy. And but it wasn't meant for that. None of it was meant, you know. I didn't I don't deserve people to want to put me in a space of wanting to argue and fight and holler and kick and bite and all that shit, you know, because it doesn't feel good. Like, it might look good to them, but it doesn't feel good to me. And that's one thing. Like, it's like, I don't want to be in that space. I don't want to be in this space of just wanting to escape all the time, because that's what it feels like. I'm trying to escape. I'm trying to build walls. I'm trying to take shit down. And it's all at one time. And it just makes you really tired. It just makes you extra tired. And yesterday, it wasn't tiredness. It was just like, it was energy, but it wasn't consistent energy. And usually I have consistent energy. And so that's the other thing. It just wasn't right. And it's okay to accept that it wasn't right. Accept that it wasn't for me. Anyway, I don't know. I say just live, laugh, and love. You know, live, laugh, love, because it's still all through love. It's all through love. First, the love of myself, to know that I don't continue shit when somebody has really said to me, it's not you. You're not the person. It's like, okay. But then love to know that maybe they want you to continue shit, even though you're not the person that, you know, like, what are you doing then? You know, like, what is going on? Like, I'm so confused. And so, because I wouldn't do that. Like, it's like, if I told you, I don't want to continue in this way, you know, I would either still be your friend, or I would, like, totally, like, not mess with you at all. So, it's like, I didn't know. Like, I'm just still confused. So then, and maybe it was just like a last minute thing, like, oh, she's leaving, so now let me do this, you know. But anyway, what I'm saying is just like, I just feel like what am I saying? Yeah, and and then love for self to, like, just get away and get out and do you and get whatever shit you gotta get out, and not to be sad and lost and alone and all that different shit. So, I don't know. I guess that's my podcast for today. Just, like, knowing how emotionally fucked up you can make people. You know, I even thought about it, like, should I do drugs? Like, I always go back to, like, should I do drugs? It's like, it's always a fucking question. Should I do drugs? And it's like, no, don't do drugs, you know? Like, I'm still, like, debating, should I do drugs? It's like, but hip-hop was a drug yesterday. It was like, that was my fucking drug, and it was good. Like, I fucking love it. Like, for real. UGK, oh my God, why do y'all steal my soul like that? I think it's because I started off, like, younger, listening to fucking UGK, and it's like, man, that shit is, like, so dope. Like, yesterday I felt so connected to the music, and it was just, like, all just, I loved it. Like, I fucking loved it. Like, I loved it. I think I need to go out more. In my older age, that should be, like, a goal of mine. Like, instead of working out, like, fuck the booty yoga. I haven't been anyway. But I should just, like, go to a club and just fucking dance. Like, just dance my ass off. And look high and drunk while I'm doing it, because I didn't even have not one sip or tip or anything. I was just fucked up. Like, I was emotionally fucked up. So, I mean, that was it. You know, that was it. I was just, like, in my fucking feelings. But, yeah, but the, man, UGK, y'all the shit. You hear me? I mean, it's just, like, the beats, like, okay, this is what I noticed yesterday, too, because I'm not a person that, like, really studies hip-hop like that. Like, I listen, and I know what I know, but I don't know it like some people do. I don't know the producers or anything like that, but I met a kid yesterday that did, and it's like, whoa, you know, the producers and stuff and what they produce. He knows who he wants to work for. I guess it's like me with my writing, though, because I know the directors. I even look up the writers. Like, if it's something I really like, I look up everybody. I'm like, yeah, who the fuck did this shit? Like, who wrote this? You know, because it's, like, so fucking good. And so, he felt the same way. Like, it was nice, too, to have, like, a kindred person next to me that, like, yeah, like, I feel that, like, the same sentiment you do as far as the music goes. But yeah, like, southern beats, like, just, like, it's like they come in harder or something, or, like, it's something that's higher or something that's more I don't know. Even though, okay, what I'm saying is, like, I think the beat is more of a situation with southern representatives with, like, the New York, because the New York is, like, more like the voice. Even though the beat is dope, it's almost like then you have Drake, which Drake is like a cross between both, depending on how the fuck he feel, you know, how this music is going for him. So I don't know, like, yesterday was like another study. It's just like, I just said, I ain't really listen to the words and shit. I just, like, listen to the beats. Like, it was like some dope, like, they are really good, you know. I don't know, I mean, I don't even know how to put it, you know, like, that's just how it was. I don't know. And then the California still had that dopeness, but it's like California has a certain type of you know, like that Dre and Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, they have a certain type of beat that you don't even notice because you're so into the story. Like, it's always about the story with them, so I don't even harp on the beat with them. But yeah, the rest of them, like, it's just I don't know, music is music and hip-hop is hip-hop. I don't know if it's hip-hop or if it's rap or if it's I don't know what the fuck they call it, but shit, I know I enjoy my fucking self. I'm like Lil Wayne now. I was just at this party, and, you know, did you perform for Willie Nelson? I was fine for this thick ass bitch. I don't know what he's saying, but Yeah, I say, if you ever get fucked up and you know that that's something you can't